Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So how are you feeling?
Good. Feel good. Yeah.
All right. Why did you choose to dress up the way you did today?
Well, because I'm a drag and I feel like I show my queerness in a certain way. Because again, if you see, I do carry my masculinity as well as my feminine side both together. Because, I don't want to fix inside a woman box because I know who I am. And the other thing is that I know I'm a man, but still, outfits don't have a gender. So you get to wear whatever you like and whatever makes you happy. So yeah.
All right. And what are you trying to say with your outfit?
That today what I'm wearing?
Yes.
Yes. So today it's red, it's hot, it's a drag look, and that it shows that how bold I am, and I'm somewhere inspired from who? From Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. I love it. I love her. So yeah.
Karina fan.
Yeah.
When do you feel the most vulnerable?
The time when I have to keep my dressing up and my drag inside a barrier because I want to go beyond it, but sometimes I have to control it because of the social stigma and everything. Like sometimes, like even though we say that Mumbai is very inclusive, but sometimes people do get offended by our looks. Like they do say that it's a bad impression on their family or their children. So yeah. So at those points, I have to control myself, and I feel vulnerable that I'm something different or something like an outcast. So, yeah.
And what if you could talk to these people that you just referred to? What is it that you would really like to say to them?
That I mean no harm. It's just that I'm being myself.
Okay. Well, would you tell us a little bit about what your journey was, coming out, or when you realized that you're gay, or that you prefer to be dressed, as drag? Could you tell us a little bit about that journey?
So, like being a child, I always knew that, I'm a bit different from others. And that was always in me, but I never got this boldness, or I would say that power in me to come out. That, I can just be who I am and I can just speak out myself. So I used to control myself a lot, the feminine energy in me. And then I came here in Mumbai, and then I saw the queer society, the queer culture, and I loved it. And I was still giving myself in the masculine box for a long period, but then I felt that, I'm more than this, and I think I have to show my feminine energy. And then I found myself as non-gender conforming. So you cannot put me in the men's box nor in the woman box. I'm more than that. So yeah. And I love myself the way I am at the moment.
Great. So tell me then, what is the most painful thing about people not accepting you, or maybe your loved ones not accepting of you in your entirety?
I would say the family, as an Indian parent, like they usually have this family prestige. So sometimes you have to get back to the closet again because of them. So yeah, that's what I feel.
So there is knowledge but not acceptance?
There is knowledge, but there is no acceptance because of, social stigma, prestige, and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to write an alphabet of the
Oh,
word
yes.
you picked?
Okay.
Well, speaking about struggles, can you talk about a big struggle you had that you overcame, or you now find yourself turning into your strength?
So yeah, as being a queer kid, I was usually body shamed, and I was judged, and Sadly, once when I was a kid, I was sexually harassed as well, and then that made me get more into the closet. But yeah, I today where I am, I feel happy because um, I'm standing for myself, and I feel that made me strong. And I'm also glad that I always believed in me to stand today for who I am. So yeah.
Wow. Can you talk about an insecurity that you've struggled with and have overcome?
So as a kid, I was really healthy, fat ass kid. Then after that, I was forced to work on myself, and today what I am. But still, you can see I have this body scars, and people usually are like, "Oh, you have this body scar. Why don't you feel uncomfortable?" But honey, these are the tigress who has scars. So yeah, I love it. It speaks my story.
Great. Do you want to add another alpha?
Oh yes.
Well, speaking of happier things now, what is one of your favorite parts of your body?
Oh, my face, of course. Also, my waist, because I feel that gives me more of like a feminine look whenever I get into it. So yeah.
Okay, I'll ask you one of my favorite questions.
Okay,
Are you
no.
ready for it? Okay, tell me what feels like love to you?
Loving yourself. Loving yourself is the first love I feel. That I was also a person, I used to think that, oh, I'll find someone or someone would love me, but then I'm like, no, first I have to accept myself and love myself the way I am. And then once you start loving yourself, you will see everyone around you loving you automatically, and it's a magic. So it starts within you, so you have to start loving yourself first.
Do you want to add an alphabet?
Oh yes.
All right. Tell me, in this journey, how has your fashion or your take on makeup or beauty, how has that evolved or changed over time, if it has changed at all?
Changed in my life?
Yes.
Okay, like I never knew that makeup could make me give me more feminine energy, even though I have this mustache and beard. So yeah, I find myself really beautiful. I don't expect again from outside, but I do really love myself when I wear makeup and getting into drag, wearing feminine outfits. So yeah.
How do you feel when people put genders in things like colors, right? How do you feel about that? Do you think colors carry certain genders?
Not at all.
Okay.
Never. Not color, nor fabrics, nothing. You just do it if you feel like doing it.
Do you feel like you're completely there, or do you feel like you're still discovering parts of yourself that could evolve into something that you don't see coming in the next, maybe even 1 year?
I mean, being queer, every day you get to find something new in you, and that motivates you to go further on. And yeah, everything, I'm still figuring out myself. I mean, till now, wherever I am, I'm really proud of myself. I'm really happy, blessed, glad. But yeah, I'm excited, more adventure to go on.
Amazing. Tell me, what has been the hardest part about this? In terms of your identity, of course.
When I figure out myself in certain way, I don't see anything weird because I love it. It's an adventure. Life is an adventure, and when you find certain things about yourself, or you're like, oh, boom, I never knew that. Yeah. I'm so good in it. But then again, it gets weird when people from outside, they try to stop you, that, oh no, it's not normal. You gotta stop yourself. And again, I find myself in the middle of a barrier gate. So yeah, that gets weird, and then I have to stop myself, but can't help.
If you could change one thing, right, about society, what would it be? to make it a place that's like, more accepting of your expression, or for you to freely express, if there was that one thing you could change, or one thing that you could say, or one thing that you would desperately want them to understand, what would it be?
Just let people be the way they want to, no matter what. Just let them express the way they want to and stop judging people. Like, let them be the way they want to. Like, it's one life, let them be.
I know you're going back to your family now.
Oh, yes.
And
yeah.
I'm gonna, I was gonna not broach this, but you know what? I am going to not tiptoe my way around. I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
Tell me what would be the hardest part about going back home now that you've known another way.
Yeah.
It makes it that much harder, I
Yeah.
take, right? So tell me the hardest part about going back now.
Once I go back, I have to control myself in many ways, like my outfits, my makeup, and everything. But again, once your family starts accepting you, you can just be whoever you are. I mean, why do you have to give explanation to everyone? Your dear ones have accepted you, so yeah.
And is that where you find yourself?
Trust me, I will just walk down on my heels the whole world. Well, the day when my family is really cool about it, the world would be a rat walk.
For parents who have kids, or even actually not even just parents, for loved ones, people who want to be allies, right?
Oh, yes.
What can we do to become better allies?
Well, as an ally, we expect people to, make more comfortable space for us, and sometimes allies make us feel that, oh, they are gracing us or they are at the back of us. Oh, girl, like, don't make me feel that, oh, you're out of the box and that's why you're here. So don't make me feel that. And yeah, just educate people around. Why don't you just start with your own family? So yeah, that's all what we expect.
Okay, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
Again, I want everyone, the whole human race and the whole community, just be whoever you are, be the way you want to live, because then you will make a legacy, or else you won't. So start living your life, be the change if you want the change. Yeah.
That's pretty powerful. Have you finished your word?
Oh, I haven't. Should I finish it?
Yeah, do it.
Done.
Well, can we see what the word was?
Okay. It was whore.
Okay, and why did you choose this word?
I usually get labelized with this both in the community and out of the community because I dress up in a certain way. I dress up because I love myself, the way I dress up, and I feel I dress up and I might bring a change in the society. But being different, people usually think that he's up to something, like, why is he wearing such kind of an outfit? Like, he might have intention to be a whore, and I am not. I just want to be the change. So yeah.
Is this a word you're struggling with currently?
Still yes, but I'm so used to it. I'm like, oh, I'll get it tattooed on me. I'll get that. Thank you.
How does it make you feel when you actually look at that word on your body?
I mean, I love it. I mean, it's not a small word.
Oh, that's amazing.
I wouldn't mind wearing it on my neck with studded diamonds, WHORE. I mean, again, if I am, honey, I'm standing in front of you and you are talking to me. So yeah, I mean, I don't give two flying fucks anymore if people walk up to me with those things. So
well, good for you. Much to learn. But listen, thank you so much for your vulnerability. It's just, thank you. I just really want to thank you for trusting me with it, and for trusting me with your stories. I'm just going to quickly.
Okay.
Let me give you that. Thank you. And yeah.